The initiation of spirit was a more carefully designed type of initiation as regards to the time and space ratios about which the entity to be initiated found itself. If you will picture the side of the pyramid shape and mentally imagine this triangle cut into 4 equal triangles, you will find the intersection of the triangle, which is at the first level on each of the 4 sides, forms a diamond in a plane which is horizontal. The middle of this plane is the appropriate place for the intersection of the energies streaming from the infinite dimensions and the mind, body, spirit complexes of various interwoven energy fields. Thus, it was designed that the one to be initiated would, by mind, be able to perceive and channel this gateway to intelligent infinity. This was the second point of designing this specific shape. The initiate was to be on the center line of that pyramid at an altitude above the base, as defined by the intersection of the 4 triangles made by dividing each side. There is a focusing of energy that is multidimensional to our dimensions. Each size pyramid has its own point of streaming in of intelligent infinity. A tiny pyramid that can be placed below a body or above a body will have specific and various effects depending upon the placement of the body in relationship to the entrance point of intelligent infinity. For the purposes of initiation, the size needed to be large enough to create the impression of towering size, so that the entrance point of multidimensional intelligent infinity would completely pervade and fill the channel, the entire body being able to rest in this focused area. It was necessary for healing purposes that both the channel and the one to be healed be able to rest within that focused point. The Pyramid of Giza is out of tune. The disharmony jangles the sensitivity. Only the ghost of streaming still remains due to the shifting of the streaming points due to the shifting electromagnetic field of Earth, due also to the discordant vibratory complexes of those who have used the initiatory and healing place for less compassionate purposes. It's possible for humans to build pyramids though. The material used isn't, really critical, but the ratios of time and space complexes are. There are people today who can actually construct and initiate in a pyramid they built. However, the time of the pyramids is, past. It is a timeless structure. Still, the streamings from the universe were, at the time, about 11,000 years ago, attempting to aid Earth, especially those who required a certain understanding of purity. This understanding has shifted now to a more enlightened view of purity, as the streamings revolved and honestly, all things evolve. There are those on Earth today whose purity is already one with intelligent infinity, and without the use of structures, healer and patient can still gain healing. Ra states that the relative simplicity of the mind in the earlier cycle, and the less distorted views and thought or spirit processes of the same mind-body-spirit complexes after many incarnations, play a big role. Those who have chosen the distortion of service and have removed themselves from one dimension to another, bring with them many skills and understandings which, more closely match the distortions of the healing and patient processes. There is one health in our polarized environment, but there are several significantly various distortions of types of mind, body, spirit complexes. Each type must pursue its own learn and teaching in this area. The selected individual, who is one such as the questioner, has distortions towards healing. The healing should be of one whose ability has found its pathway to intelligent infinity, regardless of the plane of existence this distortion is found. There are 2 kinds who can heal. Those who have the knowledge giving of the law of one, and those who have the same knowledge but show no significant distortions toward the law of one in mind, body, or spirit, yet have opened a channel to the same ability. There are those that without proper training heal. Those whose life does not equal their work may find some difficulty in absorbing the energy of intelligent infinity. They cause disharmony in themselves and others, and perhaps even find it necessary to cease the healing activity. Therefore, those who seek to serve and are willing to be trained in thought, word, and action are those who will be able to comfortably maintain service in healing. Firstly, the mind must be known to itself. This is perhaps the most demanding part of healing work. If the mind knows itself, then, honestly, the most important aspect of healing has occurred. Consciousness is the microcosm, or you could say the miniature version, of the law of one. Secondly, the streamings reaching our planet at this time, these understandings and disciplines have to do with the balance between love and wisdom in the use of the body in its natural functions. The third area is the spiritual. The first two disciplines are connected through the attainments of contact with intelligent infinity. Further elaboration. Imagine the more dense aspects of the body. Then, proceed to the energy pathways that cause the body to be energized. Understand that all natural functions of the body have all aspects from dense to fine, and can be transmuted to sacramental, which means spiritual, such as a ritual act or ceremony. This is just a brief investigation of the second area. The spiritual. Imagine the function of the magnet. One pole reaching up, the other goes down. The function of the spirit is to integrate the upreaching yearning of the mind and body energy with the downpouring and streaming of infinite intelligence. This is a brief explication, or explanation in detail, of the third area. Healing is but one distortion of the law of one. An undistorted understanding of the law is it not being necessary to heal or to show any manifestation, but only to exercise the discipline of understanding. The law of one may be approximated by stating that all things are one, that there is no polarity, no right or wrong, no disharmony, but only identity. All is one, and that one is love and light and love, the infinite creator. So I would imagine demons or negative entities are individualized parts of consciousness that do not realize that they are the creator and they are one with all. The demons are lost and believe they are separate from others, as they choose the darkness, the service to self path. One of the primal distortions of the law of one is that of healing. Healing occurs when a mind, body, spirit complex realizes, deep within itself, that all is complete and whole and perfect. Thus, the intelligent infinity within this mind, body, spirit complex reforms the illusion of body, mind or spirit to form congruent in harmony with the law of one. The healer acts as energizer or catalyst for this completely individual process. When a healer asks to learn, she must, accept healing as a responsibility for that request and for what she receives. This is both an honor and a duty, and it really should be carefully considered with free will before making the request. The instrument, Carla, is able to do 2 sessions a day, but she needs to be encouraged to keep her body strong by, exceeding her usual intake of food. That's because of the physical material that Ra uses to speak. Her activities need to be monitored so she doesn't overdo it, since these sessions are just as demanding as a full, strenuous working day. If these admonishments or firm warnings are taken seriously, then 2 sessions would be possible. Ra doesn't want to, deplete the instrument, so Ra will end the session whenever Carla the instrument gets tired. The Creator is, simply put, the one infinite intelligence.